Hey, welcome back to China Tech. Today we are checking out these i500 Pro TWS fake AirPods. Now it's been a while since I've checked out some fake AirPods, especially these Airpods Pros, so it'll be really interesting to see what the improvements are and just how good these are. Now I am also giving away a pair of these i500 Pro TWS fake AirPods in partnership with Mad Genius Et, who kindly sent these out to me to review. I'll let you know how to enter towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. With that said though, let's jump in, open them up and see what they're like. Just a quick tour around the box though, actually. You can see we have the picture at the front. On the back we do have the diagram, a little bit of information, nothing else on the sides. So if we open it up, you can see we have our paperwork booklet, we have our AirPods. You can see on the back we actually do have the writing, designed by Apple in California. So we have our lightning to USB-C cable, and then it looks like they've come out, but we do have the ear tip adjustments as well. So we can take off the ear tips and change them to make sure they fit our ears properly. So here are our AirPods, let's unwrap them. And here we are. So looking around we can see we've got that writing, we have that matte hinge on the back, pretty clicky button. Up the front we've got an indicator light, and then opening them up, here are our AirPods. Now I'm excited to check these out. Just before that though, I want to mention, you can see up there we actually have the writing in the cups, just like on the real AirPods. So that's a really interesting and a nice touch. Definitely makes these feel a lot more genuine, but it will be interesting to see how the actual AirPods stack up. Looking at the actual ear tips, I've got to say these are looking pretty good. You can see we do have a bit of a join visible here between the two bits of plastic. Apart from that though, looking pretty good all around. You can see the mesh looks pretty good. On the bottom we have the conductive ring to charge them up. The writing looks good there. We have a little R and a little L on the two ear tips. And then we've even got the writing set in under here as well. Yeah, perfect. Just like on the real AirPods, which is awesome to see. Putting one into my ear, it feels pretty good as well. So, nothing painful or no, strange little bits catching on my ear or anything. Very clean, very well finished by the feel of it. So now, how about we actually pair them up and see how they go. Alright, so we've got our AirPods, I've got my phone, and we should just be able to... Perfect, so yes, we want to connect. I'll hold the button on the back. And there we go, we're connecting in. Perfect, and there we go. So you can see we're in, we've got some charge. Sweet, okay. Just jumping into the settings, this is really exciting. You can see this model of these fake AirPods Pros does actually have all the settings you'd expect to find on the real AirPods Pros. As you can see, we can change the name, so I can change that to something like, please subscribe. And there you go, the name's updated. We can control the noise and stuff here. We can control the actions on the AirPods. It'll be interesting to see just how well these work when I test them out, but just looking through the settings, this is really interesting. We can actually run the ear tip test to find out which size of ear tips is optimal for our ear. You can see we can adjust the automatic ear detection and the microphones as well. Now I've just opened up Find My iPhone and you can see these fake AirPods do appear in here as well, which is really cool to see. You can see I can play the sound and we'll see what happens. You can hear that. So now we're actually finding our AirPod. This would probably be pretty handy if you, dropped it or lost it. But that is also really cool, and I'll just stop that now. There you go. That's so awesome. So we can find them in here. That means the GPS tracking in these fake AirPods is, all set up. Hopefully it'll stop you from losing them as much. And then we can play the sound to find as well, just like on the real AirPods Pros. All right, so I've just put one AirPod in. I've got the right AirPod in and I've got this stuff on here just to show you. And I've actually just been testing out the transparency and noise cancelling modes. So on the real AirPods Pro, they do have some noise cancelling that they can do. And they also have this transparency mode to actually pass through sound by picking it up in the microphone and then amplifying it in your ear. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working very well for these fake AirPods. You can turn on noise cancelling and transparency, but they don't do anything. All I'm getting in my ear is just sort of this whistling. It's not a very pleasant experience and it's not really doing anything at all. So it's unfortunate. I think the noise cancelling is a pretty cool feature. You do get a little bit of passive noise cancelling just with the ear cup, actually blocking out some sound, but that's all you're going to be able to get. The active noise cancelling does not seem to work very well at all on these fake AirPods. Now I've just hopped onto Spotify just to test out the music playback a little bit. And you can see I'll hit play. Holding it up to the mic. As you can hear, we do get some decent volume, and the music itself sounds, fine. Probably not the best audio quality you're ever going to hear, but for what it is, it's pretty decent. And just putting my phone down, you can see if I hit play, and then take one out, our music automatically pauses, and if I put it back in, then it automatically restarts. And now with both AirPods in, you can see if I press play and then squeeze the stem of an AirPod, it will also pause the music. Just so you can see, all that is just a little squeeze on the stem, just like on the real AirPods Pros, and that, as you can see, does play and pause the music. And now just to show you, I've actually gone into my AirPod settings and changed it so I can hold for Siri, and you can see if I have them in and press and hold a stem, then Siri will come up. So just to wrap up, I've got to say I am pretty impressed with these fake AirPods Pros. They have really stepped up their game. You can see all these little touches are what I'm really liking. These little bits of text on the AirPods themselves, on the case, all those little things, as well as the just overall nicer fit and finish of the AirPods, really does make these quite an impressive clone. And not to mention the fact that, for the most part, they actually do a pretty good job just as regular, AirPods. They sound pretty decent, they get pretty loud. It's unfortunate that the noise cancelling doesn't work very well. When you're getting AirPods clones, there's probably going to be just that one little thing that isn't quite perfect, and for these, it does seem to be that noise cancelling and that transparency feature. That's just pretty poor overall. It doesn't really work at all. Apart from that though, I've got to say I'm pretty blown away. The GPS and the name renaming feature as well, that's really great to see. It means, just like on regular AirPods Pros, you'll be able to use Find My iPhone to find these and play those sounds to help you find your lost ear tips, and also you'll be able to actually change the name of these as well. Especially comparing these fake AirPods to an older pair of fake AirPods that I reviewed, I do just feel like, there has been some pretty big improvements in this pair of fake AirPods, even down to the button on the back. You can hear this is a much quieter, much nicer sound. This one is quite ugly and clicky. Just one of the many things that I think have been improved with this pair of fake AirPods Pros. Really though, we're pretty much getting to the end of this video. As I said, I'm pretty impressed with this pair of fake AirPods. They've definitely made some big improvements over the, earlier generation of fake AirPods Pros. And for most people, these are going to do pretty much everything that AirPods Pros will do for you. Now, just talking price, you can see on the Mad Genius Et store, right now they've got them up for about $40 US, which to be honest, I reckon is a pretty good deal for a pair of fake AirPods of this quality. Also, as you can see scrolling down, they do have a lot of different colors that you can choose from. If you're not particularly into white, you can grab a whole lot of different colors as well, which is pretty cool. And like I said at the start of the video, I am also giving away a pair of these fake AirPods Pros in collaboration with Mad Genius Et. All you have to do is leave a like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and then leave a comment down below, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. Give it a couple of days, and then I'll go through and pick a winner, and then I'll get in touch so we can send them out to you. So with that, I'd just like to say thanks for watching another video from China Tech. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below, and leave a comment to make sure you're entered into the giveaway for these. Apart from that though, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.